Criticize China and Iran over their response, how you say they're exploiting it. But what is the message from the State Department? What is the message the United States projects to the world about this?
I think the question is so troubling, right? Because you ask the question assuming there is a moral equivalency between what takes place in these countries where they repress their people and they bludgeon their people and they burn down their religious facilities and they deny journalists, you all, the chance to ask a question of a Secretary of State. Just like the question you had the opportunity to ask me today and demand that we provide responses to you and hold us accountable. Those things don't happen in those nations. Our diplomats all around the world can be incredibly proud of the fact that they represent a nation that has God-given rights ensconced in our fundamental founding documents that ensure that when we get something wrong here in the United States, when something as tragic and as awful as what happened to George Floyd takes place, that the government responds. Right? We saw both local law enforcement and our Department of Justice move very quickly to address the particular situation. We've now seen people say, hey, we're calling for changes in the way law enforcement works. It's not my space here as the Secretary of State, but you can see this debate take place in America. That doesn't happen in nations across the world.
We've not seen a statement from the White House against acts against journalism, against peaceful protesters being attacked by police. What is your opinion of those acts?
For 2.5 years, I have worked for journalists to have the right to say whatever the heck they want. I come out and talk to you. You can ask me whatever question you choose, right?
And I have.
Well, you have, and they're, sometimes I like them, sometimes less so. This is part of the process. I welcome that. With respect to the particular things that you suggested, I know there have been concerns from some countries of their reporters having been treated inappropriately here. We've seen some of those allegations come into the State Department. You should know, and those countries should know, we will handle them in a completely appropriate way. We will do our best to investigate them to the extent the State Department's capable of doing that.